eating the dogs. The people.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
They're eating the ducks. They're eating the ducks.
Truly baffled. I'm telling you, what a fucking shit show.
Stinky and the Fish-Eyed Fools. Take questions from the morons. Roll it.
We're going to take another question from the audience. Maybe the only job in the country harder than being president of the United States is being a mom.
Okay, yeah. This lady has 3 kids, right? And she cursed one of them by naming him Huck. The kid's name is Huck Huckabee. That's a fact. Continue, you slut.
Especially under this administration, because they're making everything harder.
Elaborate, you goddamn liar. You fish-eyed fool. You goddamn flounder.
And tonight we have a mom here in the audience, Barbara, that's behind us, that has a question for you.
Hi, Barbara. Hello back there.
Okay, I did stuff earlier, right? About these people when they were outside. That's the same MAGA pastor, right? He's a grifter. This is that same lady that was outside. They put the 3 black people that are there, they put them so people could see them. This is a Klan rally. You know that. And they pay these assholes to sit there and debase themselves. Continue, you fucking moron. We love you, Stinky!
Good evening, President Trump. Thank you for taking our question.
Thank you.
My name is Barbara. I'm a mom of 3, a grandmother of 7, and 3 great-grands.
Yeah, they gave her a question and she's reading off of it. Usually, when you have a question to ask a candidate, you bring it without a goddamn piece of paper. Continue, this is fake.
I'm a registered nurse, retired nurse. So I know the cost that goes into raising children and running a household.
Yeah.
People just can't survive now. How are you going to bring down the cost of food and groceries?
Oh, I gotta hear this. The question is, how are you gonna lower the cost of food and of groceries and everyday living, pretty much? Okay. This idiot's gonna probably say, drill, baby, drill.
Very good. Thank you. So, we have to start always with energy.
Uh-oh.
Always. I don't want to be boring about it, but there's no bigger subject. It covers everything. If you make donuts, if you make cars, whatever you make, energy is a big deal. And we get that. It's my ambition to get your energy bill within 12 months down 50%. If I
It's his ambition to get the electric bill down 50%.
do that, you've done a hell of a job. 5-0, not 15, 50.
Uh-oh. He just said a bullshit. Dun, 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 dun.
What a fucking shit show.
Continue. This bitch is looking down at a teleprompter. She knows she's in hot water here. Continue, Stinky.
Interest rates are going to follow, and actually they're going to follow for another reason. The economy is now not good.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Absolutely. We are humming.
And interest rates, you'll see they'll do the rate cut and all the political stuff tomorrow.
They'll do the rate cut when they need to do the rate cut, you idiot. Has nothing, unlike you, it has nothing to do with politics when it comes to the leaders we have now.
I think. And, will he do a half a point? Will he do a quarter of a point? But the reason
This is a moron.
it is because the economy's not good. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to do it. But we're going to get interest interest rates down, and we got to
How?
with our farmers. Our farmers are being decimated.
Nope. You know what you did? You bankrupted them. You literally turned them into welfare recipients because their crops rotted in the fields with your goddamn trade wars, you prick.
They're being absolutely decimated.
It was because of you. And you had to bribe them to get the votes by giving them taxpayer money.
And you know, one of the reasons is we allow a lot of farm product into our country. We're going to have to be a little bit
What?
like other countries. We're not going to allow so much we're going to let our farmers go to work. And I don't know if you remember, I love the farmers because, you know, I had many meetings as president. I had this gorgeous room with this beautiful table that seats about...
So he had these meetings with this gorgeous room and the beautiful table. That's all he focused on. He said, look, table leg, desk, idiots I don't want to listen to. What time is tea time? Yeah,
People. And I was with the farmers. Usually everybody wants something. They all want subsidy. But I was with the farmers, and I think you might have been there.
He was with the farmers, and what they want is subsidy.
Actually, Sarah, I said, look, fellas, we're going to get you such a beautiful subsidy, meaning I'm going to do...
We're going to get you such a beautiful subsidy. They literally put in the White House an imbecile, a functionally illiterate, slack-jawed mouth breather in the White House, right? They put a mouth breather in the White House, right? That his brain stopped functioning at age 3, right? Yeah, That's what, and now you know why we had the COVID response that was a disaster, $8 trillion in the hole. The women's lost their right to the proper medical care that they need. It was all because this is a mouth breather that all he knows is how to take bribes.
And one of the people raises it, sir, honestly, we don't want a subsidy. This is the first time this ever happened to me. Everyone they want money, they want to build windmills. We want money with these windmills.
Bro, did you just hear that? Windmills, everybody wants money, And poor Roberta, whatever the hell her name is, still needs to get her question answered.
But you know what? It was amazing. He said, almost tears in his eyes, they were getting decimated. We don't want a subsidy.
He said with almost tears in his eyes, we don't do you decimating. You're meandering, Stinky.
Just want to play, a fair, level playing field. And I said, nobody's ever said that. And I have many industries and many groups of people from different...
You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. 4 hungry children and a crop in the field. Was counting on Stinky, he turned all the blinkies, and all the shit was a heel. You picked a fine time to leave me, Stinky.
Things, they do all different things. It's probably the most dramatic I've ever seen. He didn't want anything. All he wanted was to be able to compete fairly. And the problem we have is other countries, they treat us very badly in that way also. They really are. And sometimes the worst countries are our so-called allies. I say so-called.
Well, yeah, right. Yeah, no. You see, this anti-American, anti-democracy prick, right, is talking up the despots, and now he's trashing our allies.
Because in many ways they're not allies at all.
You heard that? You heard that? That's garbage. Yeah, no. This is what the media won't cover. He's calling our allies, he's saying that our allies are not allies because he's a pro-Putin prick.
Take advantage of us. They really take advantage. But we're going to do with the farmers. We're going to do what we have to do with the farmers.
This is a prick. This is a fucking stochastic terrorist at this point. He's not even trying to win the election anymore. And look, he didn't get shot in that ear. That's bullshit. Okay? That's bullshit, you dumb motherfucker.
We're going to put our farmers in. Do you remember the expression? When I was negotiating with China said, well, we're not going to deal with this because they never had anybody to negotiate.
This dude, all he does, you ask him a question, he winds up and he meanders. Yeah.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Let's listen to this doped out meanderance. Listen to this.
They never had anybody negotiate. They did whatever they want. They just took us for a bunch of suckers. But I told the farmers.
And just like that, he put this clown to sleep.
You have very good negotiators. You're going to suffer for 6 months, and then they're going to fold. And that's exactly what happened. They folded, and they...
What are you talking about? You just made up a story, Stinky.
Agreed to buy $50 billion. You might have heard the story. I said, how much? I went to the Secretary of Agriculture. How much did they buy? He said 15. I thought he said 50. So when they're ready to make a deal at 15 billion, I said, no, I want 50. That's what they've been buying.
Stinky, they have no idea what you're talking about. None. This is a moron is what this is. This is a full-on moron.
They said, no, it's 15. I said, you said 50. And he said, no, we said 15. I said, that's okay. Ask for 50 anyway. And we got it. We got it. And they buy a lot of our products, but... So we're going to disintegrate. Interest rates, energy, and common sense. A lot of this
And there you have it. The American people have listened.
Heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
She's pissed.
What a fucking shit show.
Continue.
Now let me show you this